Hello guys, good morning. I'm having this, you're Filipino. You know that she or he is Filipino, especially moms when they have this Vicks vapor. Yes. All right. So now I'm going to talk about the different love languages of Filipinas that you might get culture shocked, or probably you get amazed or surprised or confused maybe in some way. I just got that from it. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there are other ways of showing love and care. Of course, depends on the person, but generally there is like a generic for Filipinas on this. Also with Filipino men, okay, they have their own ways too. So it's kind of different to when it comes to showing their love languages to us women. But I'll focus on Filipinas way of showing their love to you and care to you. And some might find this like a bit too much maybe, because the different people may interpret it in some good or bad how do you say perception on these things. But anyways, yeah, so number one is Filipinas are really like very caring and loving, sweet women. So to the extent of most of the Filipinas will really prepare your personal things, like before you go to work, they will fix your towel, they will put your undies on the bed, that it's ready for you, that when you go out the shower it's already there for you just to wear. Okay, but of course if you don't like that way, you can always tell her, and you just tell her like nicely, like I'll do it myself, it's okay, no problem. Because some, especially for foreigners, it might be a bit like too much, over caring, over like pampering, like I'm not a baby, are you my mom or something like this. Because personal experience again, it was misconstrued like I'm acting too much, but it's my natural way. So it's like my showing of, not just me, most of us, it's our way of showing that we want you to be looking good, smelling good, presentable, not for ourselves, but we want people to see that you are well taken care of your woman. And that is in a deeper level, deeper sense. It means for us that when people see you like that, you are well taken care of, you have iron clothes, it reflects to us like, oh, we are a successful wife, we are a successful partner, we are a responsible woman in your life. And it makes us proud and happy. It means that we're doing our job, we're doing our responsibility, and we're proud and happy of that. That's why. So for other people or other men, it might sound crazy or over or you might get amazed or surprised, confused, or maybe you get it wrong. But no, it's just our way of showing our love and respect and care for our men. But always you can say it's, oh, not too much, not too much. We can understand that. All right. And yeah, Filipinos are also sensitive women, okay? So you have to choose your words, because we're not used to shouting, and Yeah, so we're not used of like cursing or saying really like bad words. Of course, sometimes yes, but if it's really really like too much, like but like uncontrollable situations or unavoidable situations, but it's not too much really, then after a while they will feel guilty, like, oh, did I say? And then here comes the sulking Filipino way of silent treatment. But don't get it wrong again, because they're just not used to open up their feelings, and they just want to settle down their anger or their frustration or whatever bad negative emotions they have at the moment. All you need to do is just give her a bit of space and a little bit of cuddling, and maybe give him one stalk of rose. She will smile. They're just their happiness is just very shallow, to be honest. You give her something like even just a love note or a piece of chocolate, they will be very happy, and they will say, oh my god, I'm remembered, I'm valued, I'm loved. And they will keep the wrapper, after eating the chocolate, they will keep the wrapper to remember that thought that you gave. That's how they are generally. It sounds overacting actually, but it's sweet. There's just something that they just, if you will put it really and think about it, it's just that they're really appreciative, and they value things, little things. And they're happy in little things, simple things. So don't you put it always on the positive side of it. Like it might be too much exag or overacting or drama, if you could call it like that, but put it in the positive side. It's like, wow, they are so appreciative, wow, they are so happy, and just like really. Okay, I do that. So when I get really really old, maybe I have a lot of things, I'm keeping all these plastics and put all these notes or oh my gosh. Then later on, at the end of the video, I will include a clip from TikTok, and I will shout him out here, and credits to him. I will use his video. I hope he's not going to be mad. I'm asking permission now, instantly. TikTok name is at Sammy Sam, I think, but there's another number I forgot. Sorry, but he's saying facts here about how Filipinos are. But I'll just add up that Filipinas actually have this silent treatment, but deep inside they really wanted to talk. They don't want it to last too long, and they're just waiting for you to touch her and hug her and kiss her, and okay. And she will smile, really. Okay, unless that the problem is really really the worst case scenario, so it's a different story. But generally it's like that. They're a bit like really childish also most times. Women, yes, that's true. All right. Yeah, and the next one is you will know that she loves you really, and she cares for you, because she will really do her best to cook good food, prepare for your lunch for work, even give you surprises that she goes to your workplace and brings food for you and your friends or your workmates, right? Or sometimes sends you, I don't know with others really, but generally I think it is like that. But me personally, I will send through delivery or post and have a note there that happy eating. We will get surprised, and I'm happy to do that. And when you see your loved one smiling and happy, it gives you this good feeling that you're doing a great job as job. Yeah, you're doing a great how you say that, I don't know, like it's a job, but okay. You're doing your role perfectly. It makes me, I don't know, it makes me so much ecstatic to see him smile, or my loved ones, my family, that they're happy. And then they are so sweet that they love to cuddle, they love to hold your hand, they love to hug you, they love to even sometimes bite you. Not bite really, like, just like they're, I love you. You're so cute, you're so nice, oh, like that. I don't know this. Is there a term in English? Can you help me, please? Like, she's just so happy, feeling great. Like, oh, you're so nice. You're so man. You're so. I love you, like that. So they love to cling, but some men don't like it. So it's just a matter of, like, you talk it out, and okay, don't be too much. Okay, or everything can be talked out. You know. Yeah. What else? Now, again, most Filipinas are jealous and territorial. Jealous in a good way, okay? Not jealous like just you can talk to other women or friends like this. No, they know how their limitations. They know when to act properly and do the jealousy thing in the right place and time. Like, they will observe, and if there's really something, the women instinct, and it takes time for them to observe and really investigate. They are good FBIs and CIAs. Yeah, and then they, because in our culture, it's always like when you start dating, just dating, she will not entertain other guys already, especially when she gets interested in you. Then she just gives herself time to observe you and observe herself. If she's really feeling love and your character and attitude, then she will not entertain other guys. So she's just waiting for the time that you will ask her decision if you're officially couples or boyfriends, girlfriends. So exclusivity is very important. So yeah, so when you're exclusive already, of course you will know that which is proper way to deal with women, female friends, and stuff, like things that you must avoid for the conflict, like maintaining the respect, different level of respect already, and of course love and affection, care. It's already going to the next level. Yes, so yeah. The thing about Filipinas, even if they're angry, this clip that I'm going to put at the end of this video is like, if yes, sometimes they're just very angry that it's like a volcano. She's going to erupt like this, but not erupt like really in so much blah 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 shouting. And well, sometimes yes, of course, yes, but the only difference is that she's gonna be apologetic, and she's accepting her mistakes, and then she can't wait for you to talk with her. And even sometimes she will do the first move to get your attention, and and she will still do her duties and obligation. She will still cook for you, and clean the house, and get your attention in this way, actually. Yeah, that's her. Yes, that's her way of getting your attention. Actually, that because deep inside her, she can't really take it. She can't bear to not talk to you. Actually, you know, that the time she's just having her pride a bit high and waiting for you to cuddle her, and this comes where the fact about women are emotional and full of dramas. So that's really true. The only thing is that yes, this it's very important for you to know that even if Filipinas are angry, they can't live without a long time that you are angry. They want you to patch up right away, and then it's gonna be more loving and caring after. Oh my gosh, yes. And we have this funny saying like, oh, quarrel, quarrel, and then the more quarrel in the evening in the room. And then it's like nothing happened. That's how Filipinos are. And yeah, they will still do their same routines in the house and how they take care of you. Not like, oh, I don't care you if you eat or not. No, they can't stand that. They can't. They won't. They can't. It's like their heart is being. And then if you don't speak with her for a long time, actually inside her is like, she gets more lonely and sad and frustrated, and then she go get find a way that to seek your attention in childish ways, really. So that's how Filipinos are. So it's a culture thing also, and because this soaking or tampo we call it is rooted in our childhood days, because we are not allowed to talk, for example, interfere with adult conversations and like that. So we have this respect, and if we have something here, we don't open up much of our feelings because we understand that we are just kids. So that's I don't know if it's gonna be a disadvantage or advantageous, but it's really culture thing. So it's rooted in that childhood, how you say, like childhood upbringing environment like this. So it's not common for kids or for a family that kids are very open to their feelings. My dad and my family is not too much like that, because usually every weekend, Sundays, usually we have a family time, family meeting in the round table. Whatever problems we have or feelings we have, my dad is always asking. My mom is there and just listening, and she could suggest also sometimes or talk. If my dad will say, you have something to say like this for the kids, you have any report to me about what happened in the house this week or something like that, any problems, bills unpaid or things like this. We're like that, but generally typical family is not really that open. Kids doesn't have, not they don't have the right, but I don't know, maybe it's like they grew up like, you don't have, as kids you don't interfere, you don't open up about adult conversations or something like that. Even matters of the sex, it's very like taboo for us to talk about it or open up to our parents. That's why when you go to a drugstore, a pharmacy, or a supermarket, it's very seldom that someone will buy condoms, because Even guys, they are shy. Teenagers, these guys, they're shy to buy these things in public. Yes, it's not really very open, and even if you're married or you have you're already an adult, you're still shy to buy these things. Even nappies, for women, before you go to a supermarket, you will cover in your cart, you will cover these nappies with other stuff or items, because I don't know, you just feel embarrassed or shy or something like that. So yeah, culture thing again. It's very how you say it, not ordinary for us to speak about certain topics. Okay, especially when there is a gap of the age, like talking to your parents or other people about certain matters. So it's not common. All right. So there is also one habit of Filipina wives or partners or girlfriend, like you are from you how you say, you still you are still at work, and in the evening, usually the wife or the woman, if they have kids, she will let the kids eat first, and then she will wait for the man or his or her husband or her boyfriend to come home, and they will eat together. She won't eat without you. Or if you, as a man, you will call, like, I will really be late, or blah blah blah, you eat ahead, then she will eat. But she will make sure that you have something on the table left for you, special food there on the table, that when you arrive, you have something there. And when you arrive, she will wake up and put utensils and prepare this again for you, warm the food, and and tell you, are you okay, how was your day, how was work, okay, here's the food, like that. And we are happy. We are not slaves, but we are happy to do that again and again, because we understand it's a role and it's our way of showing our love. It's our love language and our respect to our men. It's one way that you keep your man. If your man has the is really doing a good job too, and a good right man in his right mind will never think of any crazy things that he out of the ordinary, honestly. So yeah, those are the love languages that most Filipinas will show you and display her love, care, affection, adoration, support to you as the man of her life and the love of her life. That's so sweet. Thank you guys. Bye.
There is no doubt about the fact that Filipinos are one of the most beautiful, loving and caring women in the world. There's no doubt about that. And the thing is, as much as they are loving and caring, they get angry. And one thing so funny about them getting angry is, we got some of them that is gonna cry somewhere because they feel hurt. They're angry. Then we have some who don't cry, and they start looking at you with the corner, the side of their eyes, just like this. Now, Let me tell you one thing about that look right there. That look right there is the look of a volcano about to erupt. And I'm quite sure you don't want a volcano to erupt on you. You only have two options. You can either start begging at that point in time, or if your ego is too high and you don't want to beg, please start looking for the nearest exit.